Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Griffin Hardy here with your Campus Connect forecast. And the good news is we've got a lot to talk about today. We have a long line of some showers and thunderstorms that have since made their way through Starkville. They came through about an hour ago. And they've been dumping pretty good rainfall totals, especially in Columbus. We already have totals reaching up into about 1 inch of rainfall totals. And it's not just affecting Mississippi. This is all across the southeast. This long squall line of showers is slowly making its way into Alabama. We saw some pretty good wind gusts with these as well, approaching 20 to 25 miles per hour. If you're walking outside, you saw the leaves rustle a little bit. And we have some pretty good rainfall totals from our radar here. These areas shaded in green right here indicating 3/4 to an inch or above of rainfall. Areas of blue are indicating about 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Starkville didn't get too much rainfall to accumulate. This narrow band right here stretching just south of West Point did get some good rainfall relief and some drought relief for that matter. And just east of Columbus had some pretty good rainfall there. But Tupelo though, not much luck there. Not really seeing much rainfall there. But the good news is we do have some rainfall chances that will linger for the remainder of the evening. Many of us are just still under an extreme drought. This was updated today. This patch of extreme drought right here that was over Lowndes County is now extending over into Alabama. This area here is extended quite a bit. Now this is not counting the rain we had today. It is including the rain that we had last weekend, but not much relief in the forecast, unfortunately. Outside in the junction, we're still fairly cloudy outside. It's cooled off after the rain has brought in some much cooler air. We're down to 77 degrees and it's still a bit breezy, winds coming out of the west-northwest at 7 miles per hour. Now our temperatures again have cooled off a little bit. We're in the mid-60s or mid-70s rather across the Golden Triangle. A little bit warmer down to the south, 80 degrees in Macon, 75 degrees the temperature in Houston and in West Point as well. And you can see where the cold front is right here across the entire continental United States, and it's bringing much cooler temperatures. This cooler air up here is going to be it's going to be slowly making its way our way and cooling us off. And the winds have picked up quite a bit with this cold front. We're up to 50 mile per hour sustained wind gusts, or sustained winds in Starkville, and they've shifted directions. Right here is where the boundary is. You can see where the winds have shifted from a northeasterly pattern to a more northerly pattern, and that's where the cooler and drier air is coming from. Now, over for the next, these temperatures have already kind of shifted quite a bit. We're down 9 degrees from yesterday here in Starkville, down 14 degrees from this time yesterday in Columbus. So we're already starting to feel it a little bit. The bulk of the cooler and drier air will get here by later on this evening and later on into tomorrow. So for the remainder of tonight, we're going to be seeing mid-70s and cloudy skies and then gradually cooling off to the mid-60s with skies beginning to clear out by 9 p.m. So again, the chance of a lingering shower isn't out of the question for the rest of the evening by 9 p.m. Still a possible chance for some showers, but right here is where the line is for some clearing out. And that we're going to remain clear all the way overnight into Friday morning. That's the good news. Bad news is we don't have much drought relief ahead in the forecast. So the temperatures are again going to cool off. We're going to be seeing only mid-60s. This model's lowballing it a little bit. I expect temperatures to be a little bit higher, but this is a good indicator of what we could be seeing for the next 24 hours, with temps ranging from the mid-70s or the mid-60s to upper 70s. Saturday morning, we cool off to the lower 40s potentially. That looks a little bit lower than what it could be. And mid-30s are optimistic. I think it'll be much closer to the low to mid-40s across Mississippi. And again for Saturday, looking at the potential for some mid-60s for high temperatures for your weekend. So for tonight, again, we're going to be reaching the mid-50s, with the chance of a lingering shower beginning to clear out. Those winds will be coming out of the north. And for tomorrow, highs will range from the upper 60s to low 70s, much cooler and a little bit breezier with plenty of sunny skies to look forward to there. So for the next 7 days, we're going to be staying dry and mostly sunny for the weekend, mid-70s for highs there. And into next week, we have highs slowly creeping into the low 80s, but we'll be remaining sunny and dry.